Alright. I know that I said that I was done, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna. I think this was already 30 minutes, so we're just gonna keep going a bit longer, actually. Alright, let me go back to the other setup now that I've removed a ton of Formotis' support. And oh, I've actually added. I put Robin back in because that was my best. That gave me the best results. It could be a combination of the Hexblade here, alongside the Drive, as well as the debuffs, the Hush Spectrum, the Panic, even though he doesn't really have that many blue buffs. But needless to say, let's give this one a swing, see how this performs into Fomortiis once more. So yeah, let's set this one up. See what Formotis is able to do here, whether or not he can survive this go round. So let's put him here, here.
I have no doubt.
I guess this is good enough.
I'll do it.
All right, let's see here. So again, oh, I changed the lens seal as well, just because 5 is more than 3. Really, she performs better with life and death overall, I've noticed. Because if she's not moving, she's getting nothing out of Blade Session or the solo seal, since on defense she's not getting the solo condition met. I really should give her a form seal, actually, because the 7 is a lot better than... And as you can already see, because of the supports being removed, there's no Veil here, no Thor, no Jimbro, no nothing here. These aren't really the best support mythics. And my god, that's within 1. So let me try that again. I'm pretty sure we can get the KO there. If I were to... Oh, he lives this, actually. Camilla can't actually do any damage through Shield Fighter, unfortunately. I don't know what they're going to do to fix that, because yeah, she really fell off so hard because of Breath of Life. And not even that, just damage output in general, she just isn't doing as much damage as she normally, or she did when she first came out, which is pretty sad. But let me see if I can get that 1 damage in. Like I was saying, life and death versus the attack speed form seal, she's probably going to benefit more from the form seal, because she is going to be around she's going to meet the condition to get the 7 attack and speed. So let's do that instead. Alright. Oh, I've also changed location, so if it sounds a little bit more echoey, that's why. So let's see, not the same recording session. Although I must say that Elamine is offering, what's this, 30% damage reduction, def res +4, so there's... And then, of course, Plumeria is also given attack and res, nothing really to defense. Without her dance, I don't think. Oh no, that's the debuff from the dance. Yeah, attack and res, nothing to defense, which is really what he would need. This is attack and speed, nothing from Saline here, and nothing from Evil Snake Baby. So yeah, let's see. This should give me the 1 damage that I need to take out Fomortiis here. Yep, this is definitely going to be it. That's 1 more. Look at all those debuffs. So the Crux works because it's within the 3x3 column, whereas the rain skills are only within 2 spaces. So even though he's all the way down there, once she's attacking within the 3x3, he'll eat the there we go, attack and res -4. So the Crux, the attack res Crux isn't the most beneficial in this situation on Micaiah, because really what I would need is speed defense Crux. because that's the stats that those are the stats that Lyn is hitting. Although I guess maybe Hexblade plays into that somehow. Not quite sure. Probably it does, probably it doesn't. But there we go, finally able to get the KO on Fomortiis there with his bonus stats. Even though outside of bonus season, the difference is probably going to be what, 10 HP and like 4 defense. So yeah, not that big of a stat swing, but still, you know, worth mentioning. Let's give Hector a good old try here. Let's see how he performs. Let's see. So this isn't Shield Fighter Hector, this is just base kit Hector, but Hector has merges. This Hector has merges, so I don't know what's, you know, I can't really do anything much about that versus Fomortiis, who didn't have any merges. There's this +3 attack boon. Really needed like a defense or res boon, but it is what it is. Let's see how Hector performs here.
Understood. Close your eyes. Speak.
So what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to start adding back in the support to see what the stat differences are. Guaranteed follow-up. She doesn't have no follow-up. Formotis doesn't have a guaranteed follow-up, okay. God damn. Well, there's that. 3 hits as well. KO'd. That looks like it was 76 or so. Was it 76? I think it was. The 3rd hit. Yeah. So I'm gonna start adding back support, or let's just cycle through all of the saves first. Armors. Let me see here what we got. What we got here. I think it's pretty obvious that Fjorm is going to die, so let's try Neathhugger first. No Ike Ring, because I can't be bothered. If she dies, you know? Let's put this here. Go here, same setup.
Pay them a visit. I will go. I'll do it.
And let's see what happens here. Whoa. Null follow-up is needed. Is there a way to get full null follow-up? She's very dead. 77. Okay, let's go back to Fomortiis now, and we're gonna just start re-add in the support. So we're gonna do the reverse to see the limit. Oh, Fjorm. I forgot. Fjorm, real quick. Is there anyone else worth trying? Marnie, I guess. Miracle. Marnie typically can live because of the miracle effect. You've got to do a lot more damage to get through Marnie. But let's try Fjorm first. The miracle can save Marnie's, but depending on the setup.
Understood. Why not?
I guess there's something to be said about the deflect seals, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, she gets full damage reduction piercing on the 3rd hit, so, or on the special hit. So unless you're running hardy bearing, none of the seals really matter that much. It's really about when the special hits. Oh, Fjorm is not blessed. But I mean, you get the drift. This is probably still going to be 99 times 3. It's just down to whether or not she wins the speed check. Yeah, probably not a fear matchup, but it would more than likely come down to the speed check. I think she would still do 99 damage either way. With the support that is there. Let's go back to... well, Marnie real quick. Marnie. Oh, Marnie's okay. Let's go far save. Oh, we got the Fomortiis one, right? Yep. That's good. Change the seal. HP +5. Well, she really scales off defense. Speed defense. Fine. And let's see what happens. Uh, 84.
I'll handle it. Sprouting strike. I'll do it. I will go.
Why? Why is all of this so long? This is just ridiculous. Triggered a potent follow-up. Where does it say damage reduction piercing? Or is it 50%? 50%. Oh, she just has it all the time, not just when her special triggers. Okay. Man, her, whoa. But I think this won't kill because of the miracle, right?
Astra storm.
Or is it just too much? Oh god. Okay, it's too much.
Beaten by weaklings.
Damn. Okay, alright. Yep, we've seen that before. Alright, let's go back to Fomortiis. And one by one, let's take out a sheriff first. And let's add Veil into the mix. Someone had asked about Veil support and why it's so important. Let's give that a quick swing here, just so that we can see how Veil adds up to, or what Veil is adding to the support mix.
Close your eyes.
So, full protection, res check, attack and res +4, 30% damage reduction, special cooldown -1. Alright, let's see. Significant damage reduction. That's like, what, 18 less damage? And it changes when the special hits. As I was saying earlier about special manipulation, it's a really important thing. And she's not going to hit the Astra Storm on the 3rd hit, which means way less damage overall. Really important to have Veil. But I don't feel like that is a fear test. I mean, clearly he's alive, but I mean, overall, I don't think that's fair. There is, there are ways around it. I could probably just add Asker to the mix so that the special is pre-charged, but then I don't know who I would take out here. I guess Hector isn't really adding anything in terms of attack power, but that Discord is a debuff. Does Micaiah do Discord as well? Yes, she does. Okay, let's drop Hector for Asker real quick, just to see if the Veil support still matters, which I'm sure it will. You're just going to see a different interaction.
I will go. Understood. I'll do it.
Okay. Oh, I lost Micaiah because I don't have a mythic, unfortunate. But there you see the Veil support, the sacred, the fell blah 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 got countered because the special was already pre-charged, and Lyn also gives special jump. There you go. Okay. Alright, I think I gotta take Astra out because that changed a bit too much for my liking. Hold on, give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah, so Veil pretty much changes everything. When it comes to the Shield Fighter versus a special matchup, and when that special hits, not desirable. It changes just so much of how the special interacts into Shield Fighter that it, well, at least for the purposes of this showcase or this testing, it is not what I really want to have happen. So we're gonna swap her out for, let's go with Thor first. Where you at? Where you at, baby girl? Oh, there you are. Okay. All right, and let's see what we get with Thor as support for a tank. Not sure it's the best support, but I mean, if it's what you have on your team, let's see what the outcome is. Still significantly less firepower on Lyn. It's not 85. Well, I don't mean significantly less. Just a bit less. Just a bit less, because she does give the attack defense, I think res as well, or is it just attack defense from her World Breaker? But it's enough to get him to live. With bonus stats, of course. Without the extra 10 HP there, he would definitely be dead. Alright, so Thor... hold on, give me a sec. Alrighty, sorry about that. Alright, so, we added Thor, and that allowed him to survive by 3, but that's not... that's not good enough, clearly. Let's see what other supports are available for Astra Anima season. What are we looking at? Mythics, Astra Anima. Let's give extra stats a try. Let's drop out Hector, bonus doubler. Let's see how that performs. Okay. Oh, no, wrong position. Like this.
I'll pay them a visit.
And here, and here, and here.
I'll do it.
And let's see what we get. Here we go. This is bonus doubler. Okay, that's significantly different. Because Lyn does not have a lull, as I said earlier. So that's from 81 to 64. That's minus what? Jesus, math. Okay. My God, my brain. That's what, 20 something? No, I want to say. Jesus, come on, brain. 17, minus 17, I think. Somewhere around there. So bonus doubler definitely made a difference there.
You want more?
Yeah, Camilla does nothing there. Is there a way to give Lyn a lull within the setup? I don't think so. I'd have to drop Hector again or drop one of the setups, and that would not be a good thing. So let me see if I swap Camilla for a lull. If that... Nah, she's the only one given sabotage, and that's actually a big deal. So yeah, bonus stats, but that's you can counter that with a lull. So let's swap out Jimbro for another one of the mythics from Astra season. Who else? Is that it? I mean, I don't have Reagan here, but she's not a support unit really. And I think that's it in terms of mythic options, actually. Oh, there's Satyr, but she doesn't really, again, offer that much support. So so this is the point where we'll probably start dropping mythics for actual support units. Let's drop Bonus Doubler, and let's go with Astra. And let's see how that performs. Here we go. Maybe I should have dropped Elamine instead, but it doesn't matter. He's already surviving, so at this point it's just numbers. 77. Whoa. Okay, so okay, looking at it from numbers, that's what, 81 to 77. Actually, no. Why am I using 81 as a base? It was 81 because of another one of the mythics. It was 85 initially. So 85 to 64, that's about 19. Okay. Is it really 19? I think it is. 85. No. It's 21. 21. So 85 to 77. How much is that? 18? No. Yeah, 18 actually. No. 18? Is it 18? Or is it just 7?
I'll take care
7
of
swing. So Bonus Doubler has done a lot more. Well, then also he has less HP to start with. And Jimbro also gave defense as well, so probably not the most accurate comparison there. It pretty much changes everything. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, he survived, which is great, but I don't really know what that means. I mean, if you don't have Jimbro, then I guess Astra is a good alternative, looking at the scenario here. But it doesn't really tell me exactly what I would like to know. It changed too much of the I think I changed too many of the variables just then, but it's okay. Let's what other support units can I add? I think that's about it actually. What if I were to add Setith? I mean, the best way to counter Setith is to bring your own. Oh, you know what I wanted to do actually? I wanted to. I'm gonna remove Elamine this time. Let's put Jimbro. Let's put Jimbro back. Where is he? Jimbro. And yes, I'm gonna drop one of the mythics, but I'm also going to. Oh, I'm gonna add Lumera for the stone terrain because that gives flat DR. Did I bench her? Don't tell me I benched her. Do I have mythic Lumera at least? No. Okay, I do. Okay. Alright, so this gives Death Res plus 6, 10 flat damage reduction from specials. And also stats. What's that? Plus 4. Or is that just to her? For eyes within. Yeah, all stats up 4. Okay. So let's do that. And this should be significantly less because of the fact that Lynn's main way of doing damage is to hit the special. Or, well, just big numbers is to hit the special. So let's see how that pans out with Special base damage reduction.
Understood. Do not waver. Why not?
So less HP, but I think overall this is just going to be more stats for Fomortiis. 50. That is way less than we're coming from 85.
Winds.
That is way less. This is not going to be anywhere close to being able to take him out. And the thing is, there's no way for her to be able to... Whoa, 57. That's still a lot, actually. I didn't expect it to be that much. Alright, so the thing is, there's no way for her to change the terrain. I think ultimately what I'm getting at here is Lyn is good, but to have her on defense, she's very baitable. She's very easy to because of how large her range is, which I've said before, it's very difficult to pair units with her. So I don't know how you would. Well, you'd have to be really creative to compensate for the fact that it's very easy to bait her on turn 1 with a far save, like Formotis or Hector. Granted, you can probably stack the stats up this high that you can try to one-shot Fomortiis, but offense still has ways to play around it, as you can see here. And obviously Hardy Bearing, she wouldn't even get to the 3rd hit, but yeah, I don't really like her on... I feel like it's kind of a Celica situation, but Celica... I feel like Celica was a little bit more... I feel like Celica offered more. I don't know if... I want to say Celica was better, but that can't be true. I don't know. But in terms of defense building, I don't like Lyn's range because it's so difficult to build around it, and the fact that it's so easy for you to bait her out with a far save. You don't even have to... You just set up your save, end your turn, and the defense is forced to move because of Lyn's range. On the other hand, it also means that if you didn't bring a far save that particular week, then you're pretty much screwed for that Lyn matchup, because she has at least 4 lanes to choose from in terms of attacking. So automatically, I feel like one of those units probably won't be able to survive Lyn, and you would have already lost. So yeah, looking at it from that perspective, I mean, we've been given so many saves. There's another save on the banner that's upcoming with Neathhogger again, but blue. It's kind of hard to imagine a world where your opponent isn't bringing some type of save ball on offense. So I don't think it's realistic to look at it that way. So that leaves us with the option that Lyn is more than likely going to get baited out, and you're going to need to have some type of follow-up to make sure, or to take advantage of the fact that she's getting baited out. So whether that follow-up unit is going to be someone that helps her win the stat check, like some type of rally trap, or someone like Sigurd who can just also cover a similar amount of range. Don't know which one you're going to go with, but I think particularly in Astra Anima season, I don't like her there. I think she's probably best suited for Light and Dark season because of Embla and Tree Guy as well, because there's a lot more complexity there in terms of how you would set that team up. Rez, Tree Guy gives attack, or was it Rez? I forget. But yeah, I don't like her in Astra Anima season. In terms of just the options that you have available to build around her, I feel like it's a little bit limited. But then this is all looking at, because those numbers were very high. So this is looking at it in the context of bonus stats. But, just minus 10 and 4 defense, it might be enough to take out these saves after their bonus season is over. That might be the case, may or may not be the case, but then as you've seen with Lumera's stone terrain, I feel like that's enough. Lumera's stone terrain by itself should be enough to make up for the extra 10 health and the -4 to defense, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah. And also, I mean, no one is building a defense with the supports that I have here. There's already one mythic short, no saves. This is really easy to play into in terms of just player phasing. So, all in all, this is an unrealistic setup. You're probably not going to come across something like this. And I guess what it ultimately proves is that the red far saves that we have pretty much counter her on defense for ether raids. On offense for ether raids, you know, one of those sentences is true. I think we have gotten enough stuff that she shouldn't be too difficult for us to play into. Unless you're coming across like just someone who's really skilled at making defenses and they, you know, can get the attack stat to exactly where they need it to be, or they just use her as some type of misdirection, a ruse to have you overcommit or commit to a particular section of the map. I don't know. But yeah, it's interesting. I like the range. No, actually, I don't like the range. If it was just like 3, then, you know, there could be like a dance. You could move and then volley attack from, you know, after moving, after like a dance or something. But yeah, it's just too easy to bait her out. It feels like a Celica situation all over again, but even easier to deal with, I feel. Is it because we've gotten so many red saves? Is that the thing? Because Celica didn't have potence. Well, Celica wouldn't have hit 3 times. The only thing that I didn't test was triangle attack, but honestly, alright, let me just show you. It doesn't really make that much of a difference because the 3rd hit is really the one that's key with a potent follow-up. But if you're going to go all the way to the 5th hit, let me drop... Oh, jeez. To make it balanced, let's do 1 and 1. I'll drop one of his supports. I'm going to drop... Oh man, it's so hard to pick. Let's drop one of the Sedits. I feel like I lose so much firepower. Alright, let's drop one of the Sedits. Because that's naturally what you... There's no other way to fit it all in. Yeah. I gotta drop Sedith. There's no other way. I can't drop Micaiah because she's doing all of the debuffing. I mean, outside of that, she isn't doing anything else. Alright, let's drop Micaiah for... She is given the Crux effect, so that's how I'm getting the 3rd hit, so... I feel like I shouldn't discount that. Alright, let's drop Micaiah. I feel like, yeah, let's drop Micaiah for... Cordelia? Alright, no, Catra. And see what we get. I don't have any more seals. I've already given them to the Cetus. Okay. Oh, gotta drop someone to balance it out. Lumera? Alright, let's just not use Lumera's stone terrain. I feel like that's a good enough balance. Struck? Yeah. My god, this is gonna be such a long video. I'm probably gonna have to upload this as 2 different sections. 2 parts. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Swap. I'm just doing this to just show you that it's not enough damage. Oh, maybe outside of the bonus stats, it will be, but currently it is not. I guess you can judge for yourself whether or not it will be.
Astra storm.
And also, if Veil were here, Veil just makes it so much more easier for you to tank in general.
Astra storm.
Until more units meet the res check or cause her to lose the rest check. Yeah.
Emblem guide you.
He's just gonna eat all 5 hits. That didn't make a difference. Let me remove the bonus doubler. Oh, wrong thing. Actually, no, this is also... But I lose 4 defense if I swap the mythic. That's fine. Let me remove the bonus doubler. We're gonna swap Jimbro for... We're gonna go all the way back to base. Let's add her and add Elamine back. Where's Elamine again? Here she is. Okay. Just to show that it doesn't change very much. Well, I mean, we're almost all the way back at base because Thor is still here, but let's just see.
I will go. Close your eyes.
63. Don't think that's enough.
Winds howl.
Definitely needs to be like 70. That is the number.
Emblem engage.
This is so insane. My god.
Winds howl.
Yeah. The even though you get all 5 hits, the shield fighter procs, the way that it cycles, it makes it so that it doesn't really matter that you're hitting 5 times. You're better off just going for the 3. Yeah, it's not worth it to... Still, at this point, it's not worth it to build the Catcher Ball, unfortunately. Other option is you could have Bernadetta on a team with a Lin setup. It's, again, going back to the ruse, have Bernadetta rally and then have her be the one that initiates, but she may or may not win, depending on the support that Bernadetta has. But yeah, the triangle attack is not it. Even though it may look scary, you should still be able to survive with Fomortiis, or just with, not Fomortiis, with Shield Fighter, to be specific. Shield Fighter is what you would need in that situation. I don't think Hector would live this. Matter of fact, let me just show you right now, because he doesn't have, I don't think Hector without Shield Fighter is living 5 hits. Or Neathhogger for that matter. It's a Shield Fighter diff. Yeah, this definitely has to be 2 videos, my god.
There they are.
I'll pay them a visit. Speak. Why not?
Okay, here we go. 51 times 5. What do you got, Hector? What do you got?
Astra storm. Winds howl.
So far, so good. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's definitely a Shield Fighter diff.
I failed you.
Yeah, definitely a Shield Fighter diff. Okay, we know what happens there. Never mind. Let's give Neathhogger a swing without Shield Fighter as well. Well, I don't even have it. What's the word I'm looking for? She doesn't have it learned. It's not a skill that she has. I didn't give it to her. Let's see.
Coming right up. Understood. Close your eyes.
Okay. I think, yeah, Hector would Shield Fighter survive. I mean, I could even show you my Hector does indeed have Shield Fighter. Similar numbers, interesting. I think, what was it, 55? This is what, 56? No follow-up. Again, I'm looking at the no follow-up.
Astra storm.
That's a separate thought that I'm having.
Forget.
She's very dead. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's a Shield Fighter difference. Tests. That's crazy. You don't want to be tanking 5 hits in a row without Shield Fighter. Why am I looking at you? I meant to check out Hector. Actually, I just meant to swap out for Hector, because I know that he has Shield Fighter. Well, where is it? There it is. But, alright, well, he doesn't have the Marth ring, but let's just see what happens. Oh, also, I gotta change the special. Actually, I can't. I didn't give him Aegis, or I didn't. Yeah, it's not there. Okay, alright, never mind. You get the idea. You don't want to be tanking 5 hits without Shield Fighter. It's very much not recommended. Don't do that. That's what I would say to that question. Don't do that. But otherwise, yeah, this isn't something that you're going to come across in the wild, but just from a numbers perspective, I think that Fomortiis did very well. And conclusion, I personally don't think I'm going to be able to run Lyn on defense because I don't like the range that she covers and the fact that I don't have anyone to come in and support that. I mean, I say that now, but I mean, I do have an idea that I want to try out just to see how it pans out. But if you're smart enough, you'll probably be able to figure it out. But yeah, this is the end. The actual end. I don't have anything else to test. So that's that. Enjoy. Hope you enjoy. Happy New Year's when it comes. Adios.